And we're back. I'm Jack, your British going today. We got the 10 coldest cities in America. Let's go. All I'm going to assume is Alaska's on here, probably, but that's a state.
In the far south, the summers swelter in some of Earth's hottest sunniest
sweltering.
In the frigid north, however, the weather couldn't be more different. Here, winter heralds record-breaking cold temperatures as Americans huddle inside by the stove.
I do love
it's a
the
battle
snow.
just to stay warm. Think long coats, puffy jackets, and piping out coffee straight from the pot. And we're not just talking about Alaska. This vast frozen land far to the north might have a reputation for the cold, but only one Alaskan city makes the list. In fact, the Dakotas dominate the rankings, taking 6 out of the 10 top spots.
Really?
Surprising, right?
Well, could Chicago be in there?
Be sure to
It's
hit
like
the like
literally one
button
of the only other cities I know.
Here are 10 of the coldest
Purely
cities in
because my
America.
favourite TV show is Chicago
Number
PD.
10, Huron, South Dakota. First on our list is Huron, located in East South Dakota. This small northern city...
So, excuse my ignorance, but isn't Dakota like central USA? Or, that again, I don't know where states are, but I've just assumed that was always...
14,000 people, experiencing a humid continental climate, meaning the hot, sultry months swing violently to the other extreme in winter. Temperatures average a low of 6.6 degrees Fahrenheit, or negative 14 degrees Celsius in January.
That's crazy how it
Coldest month
swaps.
With a record low of negative 43 Fahrenheit, or negative 42 degrees Celsius. That's
Wow.
so cold if you threw a cup of water, it'd freeze before it hit the ground.
Wow.
Even worse, the absence of trees and mountains results in blustering winds coming down from the Great White North itself, Canada. There's
Okay,
nothing
so maybe
to
it's
block
not
the path.
central.
Snowfall here averages 44.4 inches per season, though the greatest snowfall on record occurred in 2001, when a colossal carpet of snow reached 89.
Where I live, like, we don't get
so batten down
snow.
the hatches and put
Maybe
the
once every
Huron is
5
one
years.
frozen city, and
For
we've only just
5
started to
hours.
live. Number 9, Marquette, Michigan. The ninth
But when
coldest
it
city in
does,
the U.S. is Marquette, a
have
major
a great
port on
time.
Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Found on the shore of Lake Superior, the city is buried in snowfall each winter,
Wow.
due mostly to the lake effect.
That is
This
beautiful,
strange
though.
phenomenon is caused by the close proximity to Lake Superior, which rarely freezes completely, meaning the local snow persists throughout the winter as more and more snow is added to the pack.
Wow.
Little wonder that Marquette is the 3rd snowiest location in the continental United States. But before you rush for your skis, beware of the chilling temperatures. The minimum average temperature in Marquette is 5.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
To me, it
However,
looks
the
beautiful.
coldest recorded temperature is still warmer than Huron, at negative 27 degrees. Nevertheless, winters in Marquette are long and hard. Average low temperatures only rise above freezing between May and October. But despite the cold and the snow, Marquette was
I had
listed
to
as one of
fight
the 10
the
best
urge
places
to
to
joke
retire
about
in
the
the
long
United
and
States
hard
in
there.
2012 by CBS
I am a
Weather.
child.
Just as long as you keep the heating on. Number 8, Bismarck, North Dakota. Founded in
Jesus.
1872,
You couldn't
Bismarck
drive
is named
in
for the
that, could you?
legendary 19th century German leader. As the capital of North Dakota, its small population of just 72,622 people is rapidly expanding. In 2020, Forbes ranked the city as the 7th fastest growing small city in the U.S.
Wow.
Yet like the rest of North Dakota, life in
look at
Bismarck is
that.
very cold, very fast.
Like, honestly, like, the snow we get over here, it wouldn't even, like, go up to, like, halfway up your shoes. Like, it's not deep at all. We make good use of it for the couple hours we get it before it melts or rains in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's, or it won't set if it snows because it's rained. Like, you would never see anything like this over here. And if you did, our country would break down.
Due to its
Like, when
northern
it does
latitude,
snow,
temperatures
the
here remain
country
cold year-round.
halts.
But to make matters worse,
we're
freezing
just
air
not
masses
used to it.
sweep
We're
in
not
from the
prepared.
Arctic, pushing the mercury further south. The result is brutally cold winters. Indeed, Bismarck is no exception. Record lows of negative 45 degrees Fahrenheit were recorded not only in
That's
January
beautiful,
but
though.
February too.
I'd love
Moreover,
that.
average lows
For a
hover
day.
between 19.1 to 2.4 degrees Fahrenheit between November and February. Yet this
Wow.
pint-sized state capital sees little snow. Instead, the harsh winds scourging the flat prairies are the only memorable winter feature of this remote Midwestern outpost. In short, Bismarck is not for the faint-hearted. Number 7, St. Cloud, Minnesota. St. Cloud may have the quaintest name on the list, but don't be fooled.
I like
Located
that
along
name.
the shores of the northern Mississippi River,
Minnesota
the region
Vikings.
experiences the standard humid continental climate
That's
of
all I know
hot
about
summers and even
Minnesota.
colder winters. Here, the mercury drops to a chilly minimum low of 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit, with
God.
a record low
Just-
temperature
I
of
wouldn't
negative
survive.
43 degrees Fahrenheit measured at the nearby St. Cloud Regional Airport. In this bizarre land of extremes, the summer months see thermometers rocketing upwards. The hottest temperature ever recorded here is 107 degrees Fahrenheit
Wow.
on one day in July. Nevertheless, frost can occur in St.
But, like,
Cloud,
how do
even
you
in
just
summer.
live
The
and
lowest
survive?
recorded
Like,
temperature
it's
in June is
crazy.
32 degrees, or the freezing point of water. In comparison, May's chilliest day clocked in at a bone-tingling 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Snowfall is also a significant problem. Expect an
I think
average
your
8.5
Fahrenheit
snowy
confuses-
days in
that confuses
January,
me, 'cause we don't
with
use that. I don't
47.9
know
inches
what
of snow across the season.
The
So
difference
make
is
sure you
between
pack a pair of
Fahrenheit
snow
and
boots if you're planning a winter
Celsius.
visit. Number 6, Aberdeen, South Dakota. Located in Brown Country, Aberdeen is the coldest city in all of South Dakota. Named after the northerly Scottish town, Aberdeen, South Dakota is actually much further south than its namesake. Yet it's far, far colder, reaching temperatures as low as negative 46 degrees Fahrenheit. On average,
Well,
however,
like I
temperatures
said,
normally
for a
reach
day
lows of
it'd be
1.9
fun,
degrees
but
in January. Though
for
summer
months
temperatures
alone,
can soar,
crazy.
with an all-time record of 115 degrees Fahrenheit measured in July 1936. The coldest temperature in recent records was on January 15, 2009, when the mercury dropped to negative 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Like Huron, these bitter winters are largely caused by the flat, exposed prairie landscape. Here, nothing can hide from the barrage of frigid winds sweeping down from the Hudson Bay, Nunavut, and beyond. The reverse is also true.
I guess that's maybe the difference. So where I live personally is all hilly, and it is just, there isn't. I'm not in cities. Do you know what I mean? We're rural. So, but it is all hilly, and it's called we call it the moors. Like, I don't know what you guys would kind of call it, but it's, where no one lives. It's just hills and grass, and we call it the moors. But you probably call it the Badlands or something.
Erratic summer heat waves occur due to warm, moist air being pumped up from Texas.
I guess that's why we don't really have the snow, because we're
catch
basically protected.
We're now halfway through our video. If you're still with us, comment the snow emoji below. At the furthest tip of Lake Superior and the westernmost point of the Great Lakes, where the St. Louis River drains. Duluth is a strange place,
St. Louis
located
Cardinals
almost central in the North American landmass. Yet it is the largest and busiest
just
port
shouted
on the Great
team names,
Lakes,
by the way.
and the world's farthest inland port accessible to ocean-going ships. These quirks of geography give Duluth its unique but harsh climate. Summers here
everything seems so low down in America. Everything seems so flat and then low. I love it. I think it looks really cool.
Effect of Lake Superior. But when the seasons turn, so does the
weather.
minimum
Everything just seems
temperatures
flat.
here average 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit, dropping to extreme lows of
that's
39
beautiful
degrees.
to me, and you might think that's ugly,
but
but to me that looks
winds,
beautiful.
Frequently bring winter storms that batter the
compared
city.
to what I see
Like
in our
Marquette
cities
East,
over here.
Duluth routinely gets buried in snow. The same lake effect can bring 1 foot or more of snow to the city in a single event, with the average annual snowfall roughly 81.5 inches. That's a lot of snow.
That is a lot
Number
of snow.
4, Fargo, North Dakota.
As always, we got the mid-vid sub session. If you have not yet hit the subscribe button, take it off the full screen right now, because I know that's what you're watching it in, and press that subscribe button. Join the GOAT family. Make sure you're doing it. Let's go.
Dakota. These days, Fargo is better known for the Academy Award-winning 1996 film or the TV series that followed. Picture scenes of frost and snow and thick furry hats. Yet the actual city of Fargo is only seen once during the film's brief opening scene. Nevertheless, the film captured the aesthetic of this North Dakotan city. Think snow, snow, and even more snow. Indeed, the blizzard, cold, and flood secured the city the title of America's toughest.
You guys are really prepared for it, though. Surely,
it's not hard to see
every
why.
year we're going to be
Thermometers in
fucked
Fargo
for
reach
snow.
a minimum average temperature of 0.1 degrees Fahrenheit, while the coldest temperature on record dates back to January 8, 1887, when a frigid negative 48 degrees Fahrenheit was measured, and that was back when heating meant little more than a few logs on the fire. Even worse, the city of 126,000.
So what were they doing though back in the days before heating? Do you know what I mean? People could not have been living here back in the 18s and the early 1900s.
43 days. But the minimum was 0 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. So there's no forgetting your
Yes, you would huddle around a fire.
Not if you don't want to freeze. Number 3, Williston, North Dakota.
Woolly clothes.
Williston, a small town in the northwest of North Dakota, is undergoing a population boom. From nearly 15,000 residents in 2010, the population has almost doubled to just under 30,000, all thanks to the burgeoning North Dakota oil industry. But new residents should be aware of what they wish for, as Williston is the second coldest city in the entire country.
I've been watching Landman. That's
minimum average
just
temperatures
reminded me
are
of
similar
that.
to Fargo at around 0.1 degrees.
They've made a maze
However,
out
things
of
can
the
get much
snow.
colder, much colder. On December 23, 1983, Williston locals experienced temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Indeed, freezing temperatures are the norm here from September through May. For farmers, that means the growing season is just 121 days long. If you don't fancy going out in the winter, you may not even have a choice. Snowfall averages 48.2 inches per season, with extremes of 107.2 inches from 2010
it's not
to 2011.
viable land.
So it's not uncommon to find yourself snowed in. But at least the money's good, right? Number 2, Grand Forks, North Dakota. Grand Forks, the third largest city in North Dakota, has a simple motto: a place of excellence. It's a belief they take so seriously, they even
like that, to me, that's picturesque. And I know people are what it's just, I really like that.
Indeed, Grand Forks is the coldest city in the entire continental U.S., from sea to shining sea. The minimum average temperature here is negative 3.1 degrees Fahrenheit, though it never gets quite as cold as Williston, with the lowest recorded temperature being a frosty negative 40
But I couldn't live there.
Still, this is not somewhere you
I
can
hate
find
the heat
yourself
and I hate the
stranded on a
snow.
cold
We are
named for its
weird
location at the
creatures
fork of the
as
Red River
English.
and Red Lake River.
We don't
the
like
city
either.
grew as an important trading point for French fur trappers. It wasn't until the late 19th century that the name was changed to English. Since then, the town has become home to almost 60,000 people. However, the flat Red River Valley means it's windy all year round. So you better hope there are still a few antique furs hidden somewhere close.
So that must be just horrendous.
You're nearly at the end of our video. We're on a mission to explore all of Earth's amazing. For 1, Fairbanks, Alaska. Of the 149 incorporated cities in Alaska,
Fairbanks,
only 3 have a population above 10,000. Juneau, the state capital, and Anchorage. The largest state city, located by the warm...
That on the left, that is just... Do you know what I mean? Imagine... I don't know if it'd be nice to live there, but imagine, you went. I want to go on holiday somewhere picturesque. Either, to be honest, but that is wow.
Waters of the Pacific Coast. Here, the oceanic climate alleviates the worst of the winter weather. Fairbanks is the exception. Located near the center of the Titanic State, Fairbanks has a population of 32,515 people as of 2020, making it the largest and coldest city in Alaska's interior region. In fact, being just 196 miles south of the Arctic Circle, temperatures here get so cold it's hard to even believe. Where average minimum lows reach -9 and 26.2 degrees Fahrenheit for Anchorage and Juneau, respectively, Fairbanks sees average minimums of -43 degrees Fahrenheit.
How could you? I guess that was
to the record
slopes,
lowest temperature for many of the entries
driving,
of this
was
list.
it? I was
Even
that
crazier,
was
the lowest ever recorded temperature was -66 degrees Fahrenheit in January
wow.
1934.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the average yearly snowfall is 64.
So in my thing, that it's in necessities was -54, right? Our country goes to shit at -2. So that's just to say, it's crazy.
There's one upside, however. The otherworldly northern lights, or aurora borealis, is visible for roughly 200 days per year.
Wow,
so
I'd
when
love
winter is
to
at
go
its
and see
harshest,
that.
beauty is always overhead. Hey, thanks for watching.
Let me know what you want to see next. You know, do you like videos like this, or do we just keep with the sports? You know, let me know what you want to see, and of course, way down there, hit the like button and subscribe button. Hope you have a great day. Bruce.